Hey guys, welcome to another cool episode of Breaking the Cycle. My name is Claudia. I'll be your host for today. Today we have a really cool topic. It's called anxiety. I'll speak more about that after these commercials.
¿Qué onda, chavos? Con ustedes una vez más, su servidor Leonardo. Un mega saludo para toda la Fuerza Joven Universal aquí en los Estados Unidos y a todos ustedes que nos están acompañando desde cualquier otra parte del mundo. Quédense en esta tu programación de la FJUTV, ya que en este segmento yo estaré compartiendo con ustedes datos curiosos e interesantes, peculiaridades, curiosidades, en fin, cosas que hacen muy único a cada estado de los 50 estados de los Estados Unidos. Y en esta ocasión yo estaré hablando del estado de Luisiana, así que por favor, quédate en tu lugar que arrancamos. Luisiana. La ciudad más poblada en Luisiana es New Orleans, o como diríamos en español, Nuevo Orlando. La capital de Luisiana es Baton Rouge. Ahí te va una curiosidad muy interesante de Luisiana, ya que tiene como apodo el estado pelícano. ¿Y por qué el estado pelícano? Porque cuando los pobladores europeos llegaron al territorio de Luisiana, ellos vieron que los pelícanos cuidaban con mucha diligencia, con mucha atención a sus crías, y en honor a ese acto, pues agarraron esa onda. Pues órale, el estado pelícano. Ahí te va otra curiosidad de Luisiana, ya que el State Capitol, el edificio que se encarga de cosas gubernamentales para el estado, o como dirían en español, el Capitolio, en sí el edificio es el edificio más alto de este tipo de edificios, de todos los edificios en Estados Unidos, midiendo 450 pies. La flora y fauna de Luisiana es la magnolia, una flor con pétalos blancos, y la fauna, el animal, sería el pelícano, o es el pelícano café. Y bueno, pues ya por último, ahí te va otro dato, ya que Luisiana es el mayor productor de crawfish, que sería cangrejo, alligator, caimán, y ostra, que sería oysters. Bueno, pues muchachos, eso era todo lo que tenía para compartir con todos ustedes. Así que, por favor, no te despegues de tu lugar y quédate con nosotros hasta el final de este tu show de la FJUTV. Entonces, eso era todo por mi parte. Yo me paso a retirar, así que nos volveremos a ver en el próximo segmento. Hasta luego.
Hey guys, we are here from 23rd Street in New York City, where the Flatiron building is at, which is like this building right here. It's so beautiful, and it's known because it's like flat and it looks like an iron, I guess. Whatever. But today we have a really interesting topic, and we're going to be talking about anxiety, ansiedad. I was actually searching up some terms, some synonyms, and definition of this word. And what I found, it's like actually quite interesting. Like some synonyms were worriness, were lack of confidence, and fear. How many times have you gone through so many things and you've seen so many things, and you, because of anxiety, you end up making even worse decisions than the ones that you were making? So many times we are like so anxious. We want something so bad that instead of turning into motivation, it turns into anxiety. It turns into fear. It turns into something that actually stops us from getting into the goal, and it actually pushes us to do wrong decisions. For instance, because I know this happens to a lot of people, and I've seen it, and I think I've been there too, is where people tell you like, oh, when are you going to get married? When are you going to have kids? When are you going to go back to school? I don't know. Where there's situations where people are just like pushing you, and why are you not like this person or like that person? Why don't you have certain things, or etc.? And you let those things come to your mind. You let those things stay inside of you, or you're just like actually pay attention to them, and instead of using them in a positive way, you use them in a negative way, and you push yourself to do things that you shouldn't be doing, that you should think before you act. And I wanted to be like that too. I'm like, oh my God, they're right. And I panicked. I let fear come inside of me. I started worrying about things that I shouldn't worry, because obviously I was young. Well, I am young, but I was younger. And it was like I let those things really penetrate inside of me so much that I made so many dumb mistakes. And this actually reminds me of a situation that happened in the Bible. Like Sarah wanted so desperately to have a kid with Abraham. She wasn't seeing it. Because she wasn't seeing it, she got so anxious. She wanted to do so much. She was like, oh my God, what do I do? She was panicking basically. And that's what you do when you're anxious. You panic. You have fear. You worry too much. And you don't worry for the good. You kind of worry to the negative side. She took matters into her own hands, and she just told Abraham, you know what? Go sleep with her and go have your child. And she regretted it. You know, and until today, we kind of are still paying the price because of her mistake. Because she decided to go by her emotions. She decided that anxiety to take over her, to possess her. And we can't be like that. There are certain things that, you know, we do wish we had. We do want to get married one day. We do want to have our own house or whatever. We do want to one day move out. But you can't do things just because, oh, everyone else is doing it, let me do it too. You know, we have to be smart about our decisions. I was anxious, which were the reasons why I came to FJU in the first place. That actually made me realize, like, I can't be anxious. I can't be fearful. I can't be worried. God doesn't want us to be worried. You know, God does take care of us. And there's a time for everything. There's a time for laughing. There's a time for crying. There's a time for being happy, being sad. A time for everything. It says it in the Bible, and it's true too. I think even if you don't read the Bible, I think you know about that. And we shouldn't let our fear, our worriness, other people's thoughts, opinions, or words get into us. We have to be strong, and we are young, so we are strong. We just have to dig inside ourselves, as cheesy and corny as that sounds. I really don't like being cheesy, but I mean, it's true. Like, I found out, and it's true. So let's be strong, guys, and don't let anxiety actually eat you alive. So yeah, guys, vamos a unos comerciales y ya regresamos.
Hello to all the Fuerza Joven. I am Marlon, and I am here with Jennifer, who is going to share her experience. So Jenny, how were you before you came to the Fuerza Joven?
I faced depression. I didn't get along with my parents. I didn't want to be around people. I always faced depression, and I had suicide thoughts. I didn't feel like getting along with anybody much.
So you wanted to kill yourself. You wanted to end your life. Is that correct? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And Jenny, what was the worst of the worst situation?
I ran away from home, and when I came back, my mother didn't talk to me for a week, and they were angry and depressed. I mean, upset with me. I was upset and angry too, and they just made me feel like I'd fallen down.
You felt like you left your parents now, like you left yourself down. Jenny, how did that situation change?
I started seeking more for God, and I found out about the Fuerza Joven, and they gave me good advice for me and how my behavior changed, and I can say that it really changed me a lot.
It changed your life. So let me ask you this: are you still depressed? You still sad? Do you still want to kill yourself?
No.
You don't?
I'm happy now. I think I want to live more.
And Jenny, what is your advice for those youth out there that are in the same situation that you were, that want to kill themselves, that are going through this horrible situation at home with their parents? What is your advice to them?
The Fuerza Joven, it changed you. It will change you, your behavior, and people here will give you good advice. If you're facing depression and wanting to kill yourself, just like me, there's people like right here that face that same thing too, and it will change you.
And there it is, guys. Over here, we are in Virginia, and our address is 6961 Hall Street Road, and we wait for you here every Sunday at 12:30, and also every Tuesday at 7 p.m., which we have the real talk. Come in. If you're going through any other situation, we are here to help you. We are here to help you overcome the situation that you are going through. You don't have to be going through that. That's what we are here for. Okay?
Okay, guys, so that's the end of our show. If you like the video, if you want to see more of us or more me or whatever it is, make sure to subscribe, to like our Facebook page, our Instagram, our Twitter, Snapchat. Make sure to follow us. Hit the subscribe button down somewhere below. And the links are below for our Spreaker radio podcast and everything. If you liked it, have any suggestions, or maybe you want to hear something else from us, or you have a question, make sure to text us to let us know. Give it a thumbs up, and that's it. So, bye.
Bonito, todo me parece bonito. Bonita mañana, bonito lugar, bonita la cama, que bien se ve el mar. Bonito es el día que acaba de empezar, bonita la vida. Respira, respira, respira. Mi teléfono suena, mi pana se queja, la cosa va mal, la vida le pesa, que vivir así ya no le interesa, que seguir así no vale la pena. Se perdió el amor, se acabó la fiesta, ya no anda el motor que empuja la tierra. La vida es un chiste con triste final, futuro no existe, pero yo le digo bonito. Todo me parece bonito. Bonito. Todo me parece bonito. Bonita la paz, bonita la vida, bonito volver a nacer cada día. Bonita la verdad cuando no suena mentira, bonita la amistad, bonita la risa, bonita la gente cuando hay calidad. Bonita la gente que no se arrepiente, que gana y que pierde, que habla y no miente. Bonita la gente, por eso yo digo bonito. Todo me parece bonito. Bonito, todo me parece bonito. Qué bonito que te va cuando te va bonito. Qué bonito que te va. Qué bonito que te va cuando te va bonito. Qué bonito que te va. La samba, la tierra, la paz y la vida que pasa bonito.